Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. Today our group will be going to present about performance appraisal method. But before we start, let me introduce you our group members. We have Shah as our group leader, and then we have Uzahin, Amy, Ayu, and the last one is Nelly.
The methods is number 1 is threat system, number 2 comparison system, number 3 behavioral system, number 4 result-based system.
Threat system, rating evaluation for each employee, trait or characteristic as quality of work, quantity of work, appearance, dependability, cooperation, initiative, decision making, ability and creativity. Threat system focus attention on employees rather than on job performance. Example of threat system: supervisor or customer evaluated each employee's trait or characteristics.
The second performance appraisal method is comparison system. Comparison system evaluate a given employee's performance against that of other employees. Employees are ranked from the best performer to the poorest performer. For example, supervisor will rank each employees and establish a performance hierarchy. Employees may be ranked by overall performance or on various traits. This is the example on how comparison system work.
This is a force distribution method. Stacked ranking system. Firstly, many companies use force distribution to minimize the tendency for supervisors to rate most employees as excellent performers. Secondly, supervisors often provide positive performance ratings to most of their employees because they do not to alienate them.
Behavioral system. Behavioral system is to rate employees on the extent to which they display successful job performance behaviors. Behavioral methods rate objective job behaviors. When behavioral system correctly develops and applied, it will provide results and that are relatively free of rater errors and biases. There are three main types of behavioral system. Number 1 is critical incident technique, or we should call CIT. The critical incident technique requires job holders and their supervisors to identify performance occurrences that are differentiated successful from poor performance. CIT tends to be useful because it requires extensive documentation. Number 2 is behavioral observation scale, or we should call BOS. BOS displays illustrations of positive incidents of job performance for various job dimensions. The BOS method tends to be difficult and time-consuming to develop. Behaviorally anchored rating scales, or we call BARS or bars. BARS based on the CIT, and these scales are developed in the same fashion with one exception. The designer of bars write the incidents as expectations to emphasize the fact that the employee does not have demonstrate the exact behavior that characterize a particular job.
Result-based system focus on measurable outcomes such as individual or team sales, customer service rating, additionally reduce intensity of workplace injury, and so forth. Three factors influence the largest selection of result. Reference of the result that may be used to judge a company process towards meeting is a strategic goal. The relatable with which result can be measurable. The result measurable is a truly measurable of performance over which an employee has a resources and the attitude to achieve the desired result. Result-based system managed by objective MBO, the most effective performance appraisal technique. Supervisors and employee determine objective for employee to meet during the rating period. MBO is used mainly for manageable and professional employees. Work standard method. This method compare each employee's performance to an expected level of output. Standard reflects the normal output of an average worker operate at normal pace.
Thank you for listening. Bye.